a good hug.
Yeah.
I feel good about it.
I'm glad you feel good about it.
Yeah.
Glad I can still give you a good hug after 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think that some people probably can't give each other a good hug after 20 years. Or you think you can always give good hug? People just stop doing it. Then they don't remember.
Where do you think it slips first? What is the first sign of no longer being able to give good hug?
Maybe that your hugs have to be on occasion. Like, do you hug for holidays only?
Yeah.
Hug only on date night? Like it's like a scheduled hug.
I think the hug transitions away from being two arm tight to like from pelvis to pelvis to like one person puts their shoulder into the chest.
Oh yeah, when you give like defensive hugs, like somebody's got an arm across them or something. But
or not even that. It's just like that hug where like you're perpendicular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the perpendicular hug.
Yeah, it starts off with perpendicular hugs.
Yeah, that's like the hug you give to your dad when you're you don't want to hug him. You're like, you can squeeze me.
Yeah, it's like, all right, hurry up, do this. This like I'm getting hug credit real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about how close your genitalia are, how good a hug is, or how inappropriate a hug is.
So the further away from each other's genitalia the hug is, the more that marriage is in trouble. Yeah,
and the angle matters too.
Yeah.
Like distance times angle equals divorce rate over Y.
I don't know. I don't understand how that even happens. I'm always trying to get good hug.
Yeah. I'm
always trying to give good hug.
Well, I mean, you also have a back for hugging, right? And like, imagine if you let yourself go and you're like, what did you notice when you were fat, like, and you hugged people, like your belly touched first?
Okay, so just to remind people, I was fat at one point.
I mean, did you ever get to that point? Because like, I imagine there's a point where it's like belly touches first. And I don't think a hug would be as good as if it was just two bellies rubbing together.
Well, I mean, on one hand, it was like, okay, so yeah, I was pretty big. And when you're out there giving hugs in the comedy world and you're in a relationship, that's kind of good to have that belly buffer.
I know, but you maintained shape even with your massive weight gain.
I was jacked.
Yeah.
I was jacked and fat.
Jacked and fat. So I don't think you have the same experience of what I'm inferring. Okay.
That's fair.
But I don't disagree that a belly hug is a good buffer.
I had a very pleasant fat experience. No, it wasn't. It was horrific. But it was, yeah, that was, I guess my, now I'm stuck on the fact that my fat experience might be very, like, vastly different than the fat experience.
Where do you think yours differs?
Well, for one,
you still good give good hugs.
I was giving good hug.
Okay.
Right. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm now confused about what the fat experience is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, but man, Two Jack Bros coming in hot. What's up? Back up to our old tricks. I'm pretty excited. We just had friends stop by unannounced.
I know. Who are we?
Right?
We are those people.
I mean, well, it's the reason why I like it is because I think we always believed we were those people.
Yeah. Always hoped one day to be those people. This is why we never give up. Like, yeah. We're still achieving goals in life.
We are. 21 years together, and that was the first time anybody's dropped by and announced on us. You know why that is, right? It's because we're an interracial couple and people think we're always doing freaky sex stuff.
But we have kids and a dog now.
Yeah, but what do you think? You think people think that interracial couples get kids and dogs and stop doing freaky sex stuff? No way. That's the bond that holds them together.
Okay.
So we can't stop by unannounced. They're probably in their swing or something.
I like how you perpetrate this myth.
Yeah.
Like, you never say no. You're not like, but we weren't this time. It's like, that's just what they all think.
It's what they think. I remember when I was a kid, did you ever stop by people's houses unannounced? Because to go visit friends and stuff?
I suppose I did when I was certain ages, but like, I don't feel like I was big on that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was tough. It was, my mom didn't like that I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but typically the people that I did that to, I mean, they were cool with me. They were cordial with me, but who knows what they were calling my mom and saying. You know?
Yeah.
Like, why are you being all two-faced about it?
Yeah.
If you don't like me stopping by, let me know.
Yeah, I wonder if they were calling your mom. You have to ask her.
Yeah, but we also lived in a time too when like doors were always unlocked, so I was walking in.
Oh, so they could have been saying a number of things on the phone.
Yeah. I saw so many of my friends' moms' titties.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Did you keep walking in because you wanted to see more, or did like it didn't deter you? Or you like I should not like not only should I announce myself, I should knock.
Well, you got to keep in mind that I grew up in a house where I always saw my mom's titties forever, always, all the time.
So it was okay?
Well, I didn't realize that I was walking into something that was...
Mom titties are private? You didn't know titties were private?
No, I had no clue.
You thought mom titties were for everybody?
My mom's titties were for everybody. Those are the only titties, those are the only mom titties I knew at the time.
And your mom didn't put her titties away when friends came over?
She would like... go upstairs and change, but she wouldn't rush. You know what I mean? She wouldn't like, oh my God, cover up or anything. You know, it was like...
How old?
What do you mean, how old?
How old were you when you saw your last pair of not your mom, but mom titties?
Oh, so somebody else's mom's titties?
Yeah.
Is what you're asking? That was a weird way to ask that question.
Yeah, sorry.
Because it's like, when was the last time I saw my mom's titties? I'm like, when was the last time I was over there? That's what I thought you were asking.
40 and counting?
Yeah, that question is like, let's not put a cap on that yet. That's still open. I'm going to see my mom's titties the next time I see her.
I don't know if I've seen your mom's titties or not, but I feel like I have.
You definitely have, especially when she lived in Norristown. Every time we went to go visit her in that house that she was living in Norristown, she was naked. Not even like she was naked. Are you kidding me? You don't think you've seen my mom's titties? What is wrong with you? Did you black out my mom's titties? Is that cancelable? You blacked out a black woman's titties?
I don't even know what to say. No, yes, no, I don't know.
You better describe my mom's titties right now. Yeah, that was yeah, definitely. I don't remember. I think I was probably maybe like 11 or 12.
That's pretty old.
It's pretty old, but I wasn't a teenager.
Yeah.
You know? I wasn't old enough to like think about them in an inappropriate way. Yeah,
okay.
Because again, they were mom titties to me. They were like, man, mom titties are everywhere. I leave titties. I go to titties. Like, I'm just like.
Yeah. That's a weird thing about having kids as a mom, I think, right? Because like you're a dad and you've reached that age like before with our girls that it was like no more naked dad time around kids, right?
Yeah.
Like but like naked mom around kids is like with little girls it's like, oh well, this can happen forever.
Yeah.
With little boys, it's like little boys don't get freaked out by naked mom till I don't know. I don't know when it happens and counting.
Well, let's start here. I think the reason why for a dad is because there is just something implicitly wrong with a penis being out.
Yes. Agreed.
It's like everybody knows it. We talk about it all the time. Every time it comes up, we always rehash this.
Yeah.
Just like when a dick's out, like be alarmed.
Keep your eye on it.
Yeah. Yeah. But also don't look at it.
Yeah, it's
you
tough.
better keep your fucking eye on that dick.
Know where it is in the room at all times, but never look at it.
At all times. At all times. You need to generate a very visceral connection with that dick.
And hence lies the problem with the dick.
Yes, that is the issue. But no, like it's because it's just naked mom is just non-threatening.
Yeah, yeah. It's nurturing, in fact.
It is. It's very
like
nurturing.
Every child's been nurtured by the naked mom.
Well, the good ones.
Yeah.
Every child is supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's it's a very interesting. That was always. I always noticed too, like the people whose houses that you weren't allowed to go over to like that, like they had a rule about that. They always had like
interracial couples doing freaky stuff.
Like you just go in and it's just all candlelit.
Yeah.
Just like,
got a musk to it.
what was happening in here? This smells weird. Like, why are you wearing clothes but seem naked? This is weird. Something's weird. No, it'd always be like the big ladies with like the big saggy titties, and like you'd go in, and when you were allowed to go in, like in the morning and stuff, they'd be wearing these nightgowns.
Yeah.
With no bra underneath, so their titties would be like down to their legs.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, why am I allowed in right now? That was offensive.
Yeah. So the perky mom tit families and the saggy mom tit families were very differently handled.
Like some people just had like granny titties, like that went all the way down.
Yeah.
And they would be walking, and then you see like a pendulum, and like those are. It was they reminded me of man, this is a deep cut, right? So the movie The Fifth Element.
Yeah. Like
those big, like round robot aliens they're the good guys. They're like the keeper of the
yeah.
That's what they remind me of. Like these big, just like robots, just like lumbering around because of their titties. Like they can't take big strides because they're knocking titties.
Yeah.
That was I remember that. We're getting nostalgic here. What is up? Two Jack Bros. Having a good time. How you feeling?
Good.
Good weekend. Good week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you about my week?
Well, I'm gonna. You want to start with some apologies first, or do you want to jump into your week?
I can do some apologies.
Yeah, you got some good apologies?
I've got one apology.
Uh-oh.
I apologize. My bad to every old person at Target and Giant today.
Oh damn!
I think our children terrified them all.
We gotta get that under wraps, because we gotta make our children appreciate and respect the different perception that old people have.
I know. Finn was kicking his sandals off, and then the girls were picking it up and throwing it, like high in the air.
In a grocery store.
Man,
they are not like that with me. That is so crazy. I feel so bad for you being a white mom with biracial children, because they think they don't have a dad. Like everybody that's seeing you in the grocery store with our kids acting that way, they're like, those adorable kids don't have a father.
They're like a tumbleweed moving through the grocery store. Like, it's insane. Yeah. And
they're like that cartoon cloud that the Tasmanian devil creates. Like there's multiple cartoon clouds. There's the one that's like the bar fight cartoon cloud. Yeah. And there's the Tasmanian devil cartoon cloud. Our kids are the Tasmanian devil cartoon cloud.
There were a younger, attractive black woman checked us out at Target today, and she had much love for the lady in front of me who was also biracial, and she was buying like baby clothes because she was like, oh, it's so hard to, she had a lot of them. It's so hard to pick. They're so cute when they get to this age. They had a lovely conversation. I come up. This woman could not even make eye contact with me.
She was so embarrassed by you.
She was like, you're out there with these biracial kids.
Yeah.
Dad's not. Yeah. She was like, I ruined her day.
Yeah. She hates fit white moms. Yeah. That's like, I'm telling you, man, it is really hard not to be, as a black person, it's really hard to not be judgmental when you see a white parent with biracial children and something is amiss. There's like any one thing.
Yeah.
If any one thing is amiss, it's like it gets magnified.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
And it's again, that was my apology from last week, and I'm working on that. Definitely working on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but our kids with you.
Oh my God.
Are intense.
Yeah, I gripped your son up by the arm twice in Target.
I one time, and this is like, if people like to give people an idea of how different, like when they're with me, just me in the grocery store, like I look at me, man. I have a face for discipline. They get it, right? They get it. It's just like consequences. Like it's I'm dad. It's different. You guys all remember what it was like interacting with dad.
You are my best threat.
Yeah.
You want me to get dad involved?
Yeah. Like dads are the best they've ever been.
Yeah.
Like right now, like dads with like not even. I'm not even talking about me, right?
Yeah.
Like I have an 8-year-old. Like new dads, like dads that like just have just having kids. That's the best dads have ever been. That is the most approachable. Like throughout that kid's life.
Yeah.
That's the most approachable generation of dads.
For sure. Like remember the dad generation that existed before was like the dad that sat in the recliner?
Yeah.
And you couldn't speak to him?
No,
like,
you better not.
No.
Or mom would get in trouble somehow.
Yeah.
Or at least that's the way she fucking acted.
Yeah.
It's like what is gonna happen? What is gonna happen if I talk to dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sitcom never happens.
Yeah, that is wild. We need to get our kids to appreciate how not only dangerous it is to be, and like you can't be like stopping on a dime as an old person.
No.
You can lose a hip.
Yeah, everything breaks.
Yeah, they don't know that. They don't understand how fragile old people are.
Yeah.
Right? And on top of that, they don't understand how fast everything seems like it's moving to old people.
Yeah. Terrifying. They're terrifying them all.
It's gotta be. Like it's yeah. And they're really how would you even do that? Like, is there some sort of virtual reality you can put a kid in and be like, this is what it looks like to be an old person? Everything's just racing at you. It's just like
I don't think so because they're like, oh, this is awesome. Like they love that. They can't like.
It'll be like if you put on virtual reality, like old person virtual reality, it's like everything's coming at you so fast, and then next thing you know, it's like slow motion. You see an interracial couple, you're like, that's not right. And everything's like fast again. Yeah, that's
So my bad, old people that are just trying to shop.
Yeah, I hope old people accept your apology because we got to put a stop to it.
Yeah, we're working on it. I promise, I'm working on it.
Yeah. I wanna. So we went to the beach on Friday. We went to the beach, and it was great. You know, it was great to be out. So here's my apology. So there was a basketball court at a playground, and there was. The way it was set up, there was like bathrooms attached to this. It was like an indoor-outdoor court. It was like in a pavilion.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was neat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I went to use the bathroom, and there were some guys out there playing basketball. And they like I had to go to the bathroom badly. So when I was coming in the direction, like I was athletically running to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And when they saw me, because there were 3 of them.
Yeah. And
when they saw me, they for sure saw a 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and they like got really excited because they saw me and they thought I was coming over to play.
Oh yeah.
And I just did the shit really badly.
This is my shit run, guys.
Yeah. It's beautiful. I know. Like, the form on my shit run is immaculate. But yeah, I didn't. I'm gonna apologize to those 3 guys, or at least to 2 of those guys, for me not jumping on that court and exposing them.
Oh, you're going to expose them.
I was going to expose them.
But you had to shit.
I had to shit so bad. And then the kids of one of the
Mm-hmm.
family that we were with, or it was the Hearts kid. It was like, little G knocked on the door, and I think we were like wrapping up to get out of there.
Yeah, we needed your keys. We were waiting.
You needed my keys, right?
Yeah, you had the keys, and you were taking so long.
I know, because I had to like make sure because I had to clean my hands in a way that I could come out and like dry my hands on my shirt so those guys could see that I washed my hands, but had them not be so wet that when we started, because I was gonna play, I was gonna play, but I wanted to get a quick game real quick.
I'm glad we sent him over there.
Yeah.
Whew. Didn't even. I was like, oh, that wasn't necessary, but it so was.
I know. I was gonna expose those kids. I was gonna old man expose those kids, and I apologize. I apologize to them that they missed out on an opportunity. That would have been like a little gift. Because I'm an old man. They walked by us on the beach.
Yeah, no.
Those same guys. Yeah. While I was trying to take pictures of Ansley doing silly shit. You know, they were probably like, look at that. Look at that old freaky interracial couple.
For sure.
Yeah. And but yeah, definitely. I'm shocked you know the terminology of expose in this situation.
Yeah?
Well, it's common YouTube parlance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like YouTube videos, like 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 this guy, old man, goes to basketball court and exposes trash talkers.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like expose, expose, expose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little hip. I watch some things with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You watch exposed videos?
I don't know. You've showed me like stuff. You've shown me people that go to courts and like basketball up the other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't live under a rock. I'm around.
Okay.
I've been on YouTube.
All right. Yeah.
I don't watch those.
Yeah.
But it made sense to me.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I was excited about the opportunity of you not knowing what that was.
Like I thought you were gonna pants everybody.
I mean, that's what I was hoping. I was hoping something along that lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good job.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
very welcome.
Yeah.
So what's up with this week? How do you brand this? Oh, by the way, yeah. So my bad. I didn't expose you guys. My bad.
I had a week of the yin and the yang.
You were yin and yanging?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I just feel like there was a lot of highs and lows and like, lessons of you can't have this without the other, like just that like everything's the interconnectivity of everything.
Okay.
And, that there's the two sides to everything.
So what I mean, if you don't mind me asking, I don't want to get too much into your personal life.
Yeah.
But what are some of those lessons, or how did some of those lessons manifest?
We know, so we did go to the beach. We had a pretty amazing week in general.
Beach. It was a windy day.
Yeah, so it was amazing to be there, but
Yeah.
it was windy as hell, and it was kind of stupid windy, windy. But
Well, it was so windy that the sand was whipping into our legs so hard that people had marks on their legs from it.
I got a rash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we all had something.
Yeah.
It was pretty intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it was still like we got to do that, right?
Yeah.
So like,
which is like a great thing to be able to do, because like that is like any other time you have two families on a windy beach like that, like the way that beach was like so empty and windy, it's like they're trying to flee to a different country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like those two families are risking it all together. So yeah. but not maybe it's just because like we love this family so much, but we were able to enjoy that same experience that would have been such a, you know what I mean? Like that's either those families are like going through something together, or like they're living in the post-apocalyptic future together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's but it's not good.
No.
But we were able to. That was our day.
Yeah, and like everybody that was there like made the most of it.
Nobody complained.
No.
Like it was colder than it was expected to be for a beach day when we planned this, when we did.
Yeah.
Was it 2 weeks before or something like that?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna, it's May.
Yeah.
You're not gonna expect that to be the case.
Right.
Right. So it was. Kids still got in the water. The kids still had a beach day.
Yeah.
They still made a beach day.
They loved it, every second of it.
We mostly couldn't open our eyes.
Definitely had sand like deep in my ear canals. Like,
yeah.
Deep. Like it's still coming out.
That's wild. It's wild that we had that much fun squinting on a beach.
Yeah. A lot of squinting.
Gosh darn it. So yeah. So was that the yin or the yang? Was the wind?
It was both. I don't know which one's. I think that's the yang.
Yeah,
the yang.
Like every time the sand hits you, you're like yang.
Yeah.
Dang, does anybody else feeling this? Yang, it hurts.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there was also the yin. It was beautiful. Like I wouldn't give up that experience for anything.
That was fun. I'll remember it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like and like the rest of my week there was a lot of hard work put in. But there were definitely like rewards from the hard work. Like our children today, like even just that race today, right? Our kids ran a race today and they did amazing. Mm-hmm. And like what they finished, like, at the top of all their heats. But more than that, like watching them out there, like running and knowing how to work hard and knowing how to push through things, it's making my eyes water, because like you saw other parents out there with kids breaking down, right?
Yeah.
And they're like trying to teach these kids these lessons, and it's amazing that they're doing it there, right?
Yeah.
But we've done this with our kids at other points in our life, so that like now we can watch them on there and watch them conquer their own monsters, and that was like so amazing to watch,
Dude, it is a test because like we've been putting this work in from day one.
Yeah.
Like with our kids from infancy.
Yeah.
We're gonna be we're gonna like, make our kids into the people that can make something of themselves.
Yeah.
And some of it would seemed a little over the top, like how young we started.
Yeah.
And when I say from infancy, I mean like from infancy. We're like, we're hey, get your shit together.
Yeah.
It's time to work hard.
Yeah.
Get on that belly. Get on that belly. It's belly time. But it's become like hard work has become kind of almost like a new line of communication for us.
Yeah.
Like we're able to relate to our kids through this.
Yeah.
And they are seeing things in hard work, and they're they're communicating with us through that as well, which is that is really, really cool. So I mean, if anybody's confused about what's going on, our kids do these races that are in town. They're every summer, around
every spring and fall.
Every spring and fall.
7 weeks on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And there's different age groups and different distances for each age group. And you just sign your kids up. It's a healthy running for kids. So it's like this, everybody go experience. Everybody's a winner. Like we're still going to, time you and figure out who got what place. But go exercise. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So at the end of the 7 weeks, they tally up all of the scores from all of the places throughout, and they give out trophies. So there's a first, second, and third place trophy, and then everybody else gets medals, right? And it's cool. And again, our daughters have, for the purpose of this story, our daughters have been like the champs 2 or 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
They've been 1 and 2. They come home after these 7 weeks with these 1 and 2 trophies. And Finn won 1 year, right?
He got a trophy. Yeah. They all have trophies.
But did he win overall?
Oh, I forget if he got second or first.
Okay. But so our girls, they're in the age group that does a 75-yard dash. We went to a birthday party today at Tim Butterly's house. Shout out Dad Meat, and for one of his kids, and we had a set time that we were supposed to leave. But it's like that's one of the families that we get lost in time with.
Yeah.
So
we could still be there right now.
You know what I mean?
Easily.
Very easily. And that's like I feel like that's the house that I could drop by unannounced.
Yeah.
It's but.
And see some mom titties.
Yeah. And I know what it is. It's families that you trust that the way you see them when you're around them is the way they are when you're not.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I can drop by there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were late to the races, and our girls missed their age group race, which was the 75-yard dash, and which they dominated the week before.
Yeah, I missed it, but I've heard stories.
Yeah, it's it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now they had to jump into the 400-meter race, which was for the age group above them. So they were with girls that were 1 or 2 years older than them. Mm-hmm. Like the girls that won were 2 years older than them.
Yeah.
And so we left the party, good time, girls slipping, sliding, coming up in dresses. They took Crocs to the party because when we hang out at the Butterly's houses, they have one house, but we hang out in their backyard, so they knew they were going to be barefoot.
Yeah.
So they took Crocs so they could run around barefoot. So we had to go straight to the race.
And he opened the door. We hopped out. We ran down.
Woke the girls up from a nap.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Time to run, honey.
Yeah. Get out. And again. They're not freaking out about this.
Huntley just kept going, Mommy, you didn't let me sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. So they jump in this race and they get they get third and fourth in a 400-meter run in dresses barefoot. Yeah. After just being pulled out of a car, and neither one of them complained about it.
No.
And here's the thing, man. The 400-meter dash is the most grueling race in all of sports. Mm-hmm. When you're talking about a person with their feet on the ground racing, don't get me wrong, a marathon is grueling too, but you could I've never done a marathon. I can't speak for a marathon, so I apologize for all you marathon people out there that put a marathon's harder. You're probably right.
Yeah.
But put one of those marathoners in a 400-meter race, and I guarantee you, it's tough, man.
Yeah.
It's just an all-out sprint.
Yeah.
And the two little girls that were in the race, Like one of them was a track girl. She showed up in her track outfit.
Yeah.
She was wearing a track uniform.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, it's you're right, and I like that we spent so much time, you know, making sure that our kids understood that like life is there's gonna be hard work.
Yeah.
You know, and if you embrace that, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Right. It's
yeah.
and it's man, I think as far as I'm concerned, like that's the best thing that we've given to our kids.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel inspired by them because, like, I at the same time, like, I've been working really hard this week, and I had some low moments, like some things hit me, and but it's also like, that it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. I would say my week would be the week of Sidney Milan. That's a play on Caesar Milan, world famous dog trainer. I've been dog training my ass off. You could also call it Sidney 911. I think his show was called Caesar 911.
Is his last name? I thought you were like Milan, like the soldier girl from China who dressed up like a man and fought a battle.
Mulan.
Okay. Caesar
Milan.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I was just trying to imagine what your week is.
So I've been, basically cross-dressing to join
the army.
Yeah. Yeah, that's but yeah, no, I've been dog training my ass off, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I love disciplining things. I love it. It's got to be one of my favorite things because I feel like I do it well.
Man, you know that new movie about Disney movie Soul, and like the people have those 7 things on their bellies that like their purpose for living that light up before they their souls can come to the earth.
Yeah.
It cracks me up that one of your circles is giving disciplining.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just a finger pointing at something.
You're like, I love that.
I love it. And so I'm starting to realize too that like before I had kids, and even
I had so much discipline to give,
well,
and no one to give it to.
Well, I was like for the most part in a lot of ways doing it. I was self-disciplining.
Yeah.
And I just needed somewhere to point it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like, and don't get me wrong, like all the self-disciplining that I did, I think got me into it allowed me to become a person who was skilled at things.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm definitely grateful for that. And but then it's like I also started to kind of lose my self-discipline when you and I started to get together, which means I think I was disciplining you somehow. I think, you know what I mean? I think I was like, I think I was like, I was getting some of that energy out. So that I wasn't so much self-disciplining.
Yeah.
Do you remember that by any chance? Do you remember any discipline? Was there ever a time period where you felt like, yeah, man, like Sidney's really pointing me in the right direction?
That's a loaded question because that when we met, I did not have my shit together. And at some point I got my shit together. So like you were there while I was getting my shit together.
I'm just saying, do you think maybe you got your shit together a little faster because I was there?
I definitely think that I never like tried drugs because of you. I've thought about that before.
Yeah.
Like I never tried like ecstasy or cocaine or any of that because of you.
Yeah.
Like if like you weren't in my life, I still think I would have.
Yeah.
Gone down that rabbit hole.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Now we should really focus on getting those drugs. I think we're ready for those drugs now. You're welcome, and I'm glad that everything worked out, but we have kids now.
Yeah,
we're good,
yeah.
right? Yeah, that's I've been having a good time. I've been learning so much about dog training.
Yeah.
I love all the accessories that come with it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I'm like immediately accessorized into this new lifestyle. I have a little dog training treat pouch.
You got a dog fanny pouch?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I just love it. I just love the effort that I don't even know, man. I'll keep you posted.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just like this is such I don't know. I don't know if I'll say I found my thing or it's just like being able to realize, I mean, it's kind of like Kung Fu Panda. I've been disciplining the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. The discipline was always within me.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And I guess I'm just now realizing that is the case.
What are we going to open up are we going to monetize this? You going to open up a dog training center?
I mean, I don't know if
videotape yourself?
I think we can expand. I think we can be a little more open because, again, I don't know if it's necessarily just dog training, but I think like I have the heart of a disciplinarian.
We're gonna open a human discipline center and bring people, and you'll yell at them and get their shit together.
I think it's inevitable. I think we're going to end up gurus. I think we're going to end up with a little fucking commune.
Yeah.
You know, it's inevitable.
It's inevitable. How old? We were recently talking about that, like that we wanted to find couple goals, like family goals. Do we have to point our arrow at guru so that you can a discipline center?
You know, maybe, hear me out, maybe we can go to different gurus that we feel like are teetering.
Yeah.
Like they're right at that point where they're about to get into like weird sex stuff or gun shit.
Yeah.
And we can go in and be like, cut it out.
A guru to the guru.
We discipline gurus.
Discipline gurus.
Guru disciplinarians.
Okay.
And we go and we just like, we're like consultants almost.
Yeah, I was going to say. And I've always said the consultant world is where you want to be.
I don't understand why consultants make so much money.
There's no risk to it. All reward.
All reward.
They're good because I don't think you get to be a consultant unless you're good.
I don't know. I think anybody can give you the right advice.
Well, it's like a guru, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you think anyone could give you the right advice?
Well, I mean, I guess it's just like, I don't know. I feel like consultants really, they just have credentials. Because like, you know, like stop doing dumb shit with your business.
Yeah.
Like, anybody can tell you that.
Yeah. Like the people, like the restaurant makeovers, they come in, they're like, ew, this place is dirty. You should clean it up.
Yeah. And they're like, oh my God, he's so right.
Yeah. Like, you know how your staff is fucking around? You should make them stop fucking around and be good at their job.
It's all common sense shit.
Yeah.
You know, where I'm sure somebody else has said all those things.
Yeah.
But he's like, nah, I think I'm going to pay somebody way too much money to tell me those.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, maybe then I'll listen. But yeah, the consultation world, I think we can do a little guru consultation.
All right.
Yeah.
It's on.
Man, we discovered a business.
If you're a guru and you're listening to this, please call us.
Yeah, if you're a guru and you're listening to this, you definitely are probably teetering.
True. You need us.
Yeah, so you definitely need us. If you're listening to us, you need us. This is how you know.
Wake up call number 1.
Yes. This has all been a test. Man. I'm feeling good. Mm-hmm. Feeling good, man. It's it was just fun. We're just like hanging out with good people. Good people stop by unannounced.
Yeah.
It's a good weekend, man.
Yeah.
I'm feeling blessed.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna see I got a segment we can do real quick before we close out. Might do another one. But this is one that we did on the Patreon, which was kind of fun, but we can see how this works out. This is a routine check-in. Ansley.
Oh.
How's your routine been this week?
My routine has been on point.
Are you serious?
My morning routine. Well, it's so far moving in the right direction that it's on point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been, getting up. I've been running. I'm drinking my lime juice in the morning. Eating a healthy breakfast.
Okay.
And I'm not back to eating spinach for breakfast yet, but definitely a healthy breakfast.
Yeah.
And getting a little motivational stuff in there.
Yeah.
So I'm moving in the right direction.
Like what and if, for people that don't know, if you're not subscribed to the Patreon, which subscribe to the Patreon, right? But your routine consists. That's basically what your routine consists of. You wake up in the morning, do your workout, then eat breakfast, or do your workout.
Then when I shower, I listen to my motivational.
You drink your water lemon juice.
That's after my shower.
Okay, gotcha.
And I eat my.
You listen to David Goggins.
Sometimes it's David Goggins if I need to get fired up. Sometimes it's like morning aspirations. Like whatever it is, I need to just tune into myself and work my self-talk. It's really all about self-talk. Right?
Yeah. So what was it this week? So wait, do you think I'm not disciplining you enough right now? Is that why you're listening to so much motivational stuff?
Well, no, maybe it's when I'll let you know when I get back into David Goggins, because that's probably when you're not. Like
Yeah.
I haven't listened to him in a little bit.
That's when I'm slipping. You need a jacked black man.
Yeah.
Like for some reason, I'm feeling a lack of jacked black man telling me what to do.
That's the void he fills in everyone's life. Who knew so many people had that?
Dude, like a jacked black man, like commanding you to live your best life.
Yeah.
It seems so necessary.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like you need a jacked black man to command you to do better things in your life, and you need a big black woman to help you celebrate the victories. That's the yin and the yang.
That is the yin and the yang. That is so true.
Yeah, that is the yin and the yang. That is true, by the way. It's like I can't stop. My brain keeps unfolding that.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my God, that's always true. That's always true. That's always true. A jack black man helps you get yourself to the promised land, and a big black woman helps you sell it. Mm-hmm.
Treat yourself.
You go, boy.
Yeah.
You need a black jack man going, you gotta go, boy. You gotta go, boy. And then a black woman's like, you go, boy.
Yeah.
Man, figured it out.
Yeah.
You're figuring out life right now.
Get that in your life.
Okay, so what motivational stuff have you been listening to this week?
I don't know. Now that I'm put on the spot, I'm like, maybe I haven't put that back into my life yet.
But were you listening to anything in the morning, or were you just watching The Handmaid's Tale?
I'm very sucked into. Yeah, I'm very sucked into that
all your
show
inspiration
right
from The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
Yeah. How late are we on that show? Are you on that show? And again, I'm like absorbing it vicariously through you. I'm not necessarily watching it, but like I pop in every now and again while you're watching it.
Yeah, pretty late. I think the 4th season of it just came out. So I think it's like at least 4 years old.
So it is still going though. It's not like one of those series that is like done.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what have you been getting from The Handmaid's Tale?
Oh, well, it's just like how quick society can get fucked up.
Yeah.
Man, it's like.
Which would only have been a mental exercise, except we saw it.
Yeah. We lived through a lockdown, man.
Yeah.
We were locked down.
Yeah.
We weren't supposed to leave our houses.
Which is very close to The Handmaid's Tale. For people that don't know, what is it again?
It's so people stop having babies, and so a super religious group takes over the United States and creates a society where fertile women are used to have babies for people at the top of this organization.
Yeah.
The commanders of the organization.
Oh no! What happened? What happened there? Something happened with the little equipment issue. I don't know what that said. All right. Whatever. That will get as much visual as they get. How much time is this? Yeah. So anyway, so what have you been getting what inspiration have you been getting from The Handmaid's Tale?
Well, can't let men take women's rights away.
Yeah.
We can't let that happen.
That's bad news.
It's bad news.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a truly male-dominated society. It's like, look what they came up with. They're like,
so you're waking up every morning, working out, and then getting fired up to fight for your rights.
Yeah. But it's also a lot of
we're not gonna take it.
She's in horrible situations, and it's like never give up. A lot of that too.
Yeah.
You got to figure out a way to survive against all odds.
All right.
All
right, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. My routine has been, I think I just had the best night last night. Like I got to bed at a decent time.
Okay.
And I'm like, I feel like it's happening.
Yeah.
Like the routine is going to happen.
Yeah.
And a decent time so it was like I was watching the fights last night and I fell asleep. Well, I went to bed before the co-main event.
Okay.
Like normally I was just like, I was like tired, my eyes were heavy, and normally I would like, I need to eat something to wake my, like.
You need a donut. You need a donut.
Yeah.
Not last night.
Not last night. Sometimes I have like, a PBJ or, usually something I shouldn't be eating at all.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm just go to bed.
Yeah.
This is like, I can watch these fights tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't need to be live with these fights right now.
So responsible of you.
Yeah, I feel really good about that. I feel really good. I'm like, a little self-discipline.
Yeah. Makes you feel good too, huh?
Yeah, which is like, again, maybe I should stop disciplining you and start disciplining me.
Yeah.
You know?
I can watch David Goggins.
Yeah. I'll let him do the heavy lifting for a while.
Yeah.
Dude, like getting white women to act right is tough business, man. It's tough business.
Yeah.
It's tough business. All right, we'll close this out. I think we're going to have to record the Patreon on Tuesday.
I think so.
Yeah. But, Ansley, we got to ask. We just need to know. Did you do it? Did you achieve enlightenment this week?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not. I dove deep into the study of the world and the yin and the yang, which is definitely a step.
Yeah.
But not there yet.
Okay. I don't think I necessarily achieved it yet either, but recognizing that I have the heart of a disciplinarian.
Oh yeah, you're learning yourself.
I am. I think that was a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to explore what this means.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's coming.
Yeah. So mine was a step towards acceptance of life.
Man, why'd you fucking one-upped me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, mine was a step towards the acceptance of self.
Good for you.
You're welcome.
Namaste.
Yeah.
I am proud of you.
So let's get these shout-outs popping real quick. Where are these shout-outs? Shout out to I need to put this in my other app that I still use. Whatever. Shout out to Mike Butler, Mike Levy, Liz Bata, Kevin Stevens, Julian from Canada, Kevin Lau, Mary Jo Butterly, Nicole Raj, Janelle, what up? Thanks for stopping by. Courtney, also thanks for stopping by. Coach Rick, Keith Butts, Andrew Pace, Kyle Hancock, Erica Daniels, Levi Mercer, Justin Masabi, Ezekiel Ellis, Logan, Ryan, Roger Downs, Joe Rob, Joe Francis, and his girlfriend's company, Saved by the Wreath. Hope they're still together. TJ James, our man down under, holding it down. Nick Cupsey and his 2 books, Lost in the Mail and The 5 People You Meet in Wawa. This old guy, I still don't remember who you are, but maybe one day. Chris Bruno, what up? Kevin McGran, shout out. Graham Hoffman, Chris Tucker, Derek Towson, Sean Dowdy, Guy Patterson, Brian Bachner, Toscani Rodriguez, Sean, the Boner King, king of all boners. John, I wonder if Montag is spelled. Sam Amon, the art man. I watched one of his videos today. He was giving drawing tips and stuff. Mm-hmm. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked it a lot. He just gave me a couple tips about like how to think about light and what to do with the thickness of the lines and stuff. Mm-hmm. It was interesting stuff. Anyway, and shout out to Cam Snyder. What up, man? You're currently listening to Melissa Vile Kingdom and her band Circadian Clock. Check her out on Beethoven Violin on YouTube. Also, subscribe to our Patreon. Thank you so much for listening. Good night.
Good night.